Hello and welcome. This is Diana and you are watching Holistic Vibes. This is a reading for my 33s. So we are going to be shifting some frequencies in the body, and we're going to hopefully allow you to be a little bit lighter, releasing a little bit of energy and gaining a little bit more insight in regards to what to keep an eye out for today, right? Whenever you find this message, whenever it happens to resonate with you. By the way, gossip was at the bottom. Is there an acceptance that needs to happen about the uneasy energy that's around you, right? That's causing you to be tense. And so it's essentially reflecting out, right? So because you're at odds with yourself for whatever reason, right? Whether it's the way you've been communicating with your guides versus the way that your reality's been unfolding. There's a quite an unhappiness, yeah, there's some kind of a rectification that was supposed to happen. And there are ancestors and spirit guides that are essentially petitioning the elder council on your behalf. Kind of saying, hey, you've had enough struggles. It's time for you to rebalance the current reality of what's taking place. Right? Yeah, it's literally some kind of a destruction of I don't know, they just said the things that you've had to encounter in your lifetime in regards to relationships, in regards to the way that you are looked at in relationships. Those, lately my team's been talking a lot about programming, subconscious programming, uploading blueprints that should have never been for your life path, right? Essentially they're showing me somebody tried to bind a contract to you in so they didn't have to continue evolving, essentially. Relevance for today. So I guess there's been delays in regards to the findings, the finances, the money. You're going to have to jump into the unknown of whatever it is in regards to finances. It's going to be with a Capricorn. Is what it is, right? Or it could be with placements of Saturn. Somebody who's very goal-orientated, and they're specifically coming in to balance the scales for whatever that looks like to you. That's what's happening today. Also something about you getting into your resourcefulness, being crafty. Identifying the areas where you're trapped or where you feel like you're lugging other people's baggage. There's some kind of an aggression that's associated with that, and you're going to have to work through that and pull that part of the onion, that layer there. What else do they need to know for today? Words of advice. Anything else? That's a lot. That's a lot too. Okay. Okay, energy healing. This person you're asking about is trustworthy. Believe and trust. You can do it. Archangel Michael. El Moria, clear your shields of energy. A favorable outcome. Honor and trust your feelings. Trustworthy guidance. Law of attraction. And Oshun, drink more water. I'm going to leave that there. There's got to be something in there. If there is, please give this a thumbs up and comment. If anybody is wanting a reading or is feeling into this energy. Also, please, let's ground both feet on the ground. And let's clear whatever's in the mid-wings, heart center, front and back, solar plex, front and back, and jaw right. You're going to have to do some breath work. For those of you that have not popped your third eye yet, definitely look into different methods. And I would start working on that. Very good. Drink a lot more water. You're going to be releasing a lot over the next 2 days from whenever you do listen to this. And I would say probably pick this blue. Just because it's really sticking out to me right now, and I would pull that into your aura, and allow those rips and tears to kind of clear themselves. There is something going on with the mid-back, I would say pretty much on the spine, that's affecting like the muscles in the outward in that second spot. I don't know what it's called. It's along the vertebrae. Okay, for those of you with that, if you close your eyes, also in that rib, that left rib for women, right rib for men, just identify that. You can cut it if you want, you can clear it, it's your call. Whatever's happening in the throat, let's go ahead and release that also. Thank you. Good. I would also write down if there's anything that's correlating in your current reality in regards to something being unfair, unbalanced, trying to keep you in a sway of victimhood, like write that stuff out, right? Figure out what kind of energy healing you need to do with self to work through those impediments. And then accepting like the path that you are on, like if you've already gone through and like forgiven everybody on your path that essentially impeded you or put you in harm's way throughout this lifetime, like, and as you've worked through that, have you done the same thing for yourself, right? And so like I would also look in and unpack that also, to kind of see if there is anything that is in residence in your aura that is still causing you to get like stuck on your manifestations or on the way that you're showing up in the world on a daily basis, right? So I am going to leave that there, because I extended, but I hope this finds you well. And yeah, it's a journey, right? It just keep peeling the layer. You're doing a great job. Be well. Ciao.